So I've heard very little about Actually, I'm going to tell you the truth. I haven't heard anything about Dr. Mario World. I didn't even know it was a game until a couple weeks ago when they said that it was going to come out soon. And this morning I got a notification saying, hey, you can download and play this game now. So I did that. I've been playing it all day. This isn't a review video by any means. It's just first impressions. Let's talk about it kind of a game. So let's get into it. So it starts you off in this traditional linear level by level Mario game. And I was a little concerned at first because every level is a static puzzle. So it's not like traditional classic Dr. Mario where the pills come down and you have to stop the viruses and they're kind of arranged differently. These puzzles are static based on the levels. So I was a little concerned about that at first because it wasn't classic Dr. Mario, what I was expecting. Maybe if I knew a little bit more about the game, I would have been, I don't know, a little bit more optimistic as I played it. But it's not bad. You know, it took me a couple of levels to realize, oh, this is fun because I have to think about these different levels and how I'm going to utilize my pill capsules. Fortunately, this isn't the only game mode. It offers a lot more, and I'll talk about that a little bit here in a moment. But the first few levels, they're very much like tutorial levels. They're very easy, very simplistic. It terrified me a little bit because it wasn't until level 9 where I actually saw a challenge. And that got me excited because I saw that this was an actual puzzle game and you had to think and be very critical with each move. So I do enjoy that. And something that this game does different than classic Dr. Mario is that they offer new obstacles in this game. So you've got blocks, shells, and bombs, probably some other things that I haven't come across just yet. But it's just interesting because you have to think a little bit different to solve these problems. The mechanics are pretty smooth. I gotta say, moving the pills it's a smooth process. It's not like the classic game where it's top to bottom, the pill drops from the top to the bottom. This time it's bottom to top. And you can move your pill up as fast as you want or left or right as fast as you want, but you can't go backwards. So it's kind of an interesting take on the franchise. It's not bad by any means. It's actually pretty good, and I like the way that it feels, and I like the movement of it. It took a little getting used to, but once I mastered that, I really gained an appreciation for the way that they kind of set up this game. The thing that I really like about this game, one of the other game modes is multiplayer. So this isn't something that you can unlock until you completed 20 levels. And at level 20, you unlock everything at that point. But multiplayer is the highlight of this game. You know, when I was first playing these levels, these very specific static puzzles, I was very concerned because I didn't see any longevity in this game. I figured I'd beat the whole game in an hour or two at most, and then that would be it. But multiplayer is where it's at. This is where the longevity comes into play. Multiplayer, the matchmaking is incredible. I don't think I've ever seen any online multiplayer game put me in a match as fast as this game. I went in and out of like 5 games in less than 5 minutes. It was incredible. It was literally a 1 to 2 second wait until I was in a game with another person. So the multiplayer is really fun. It's fast and it's tense, and it's much like Battle Tetris. It's just 1v1, and you got to hurry and solve all your problems. You got to solve your problems and your puzzles, and then attack your opponent and hit them with more viruses to kind of get you a little bump, a little lead. So it's really fun, and I just love it because you have to think quick and you have to be just on top of your game. Otherwise, you get destroyed really fast. So it's much like Tetris, where it just forces you to be quick on your feet and in making split-second decisions. So luckily in this game, you rank. So every time you beat someone or lose, you lose or gain points in this. And they're always trying to rank you with someone who has the same amount of points as you. So I never at any time felt like I was being destroyed by another person because they were ranked higher than me. It's very forgiving in that aspect. I lost like four games in a row, and then finally I beat the other guy, and then I beat another guy, and I got right back to the default setting. So it's really fun. It's really intense. Quick games. You can be in and out of a bunch of them without any problems. What I would like to see in this game, something that I don't see yet, I've looked around, but I don't think it exists yet. I would just like a classic game mode option. Like, let me play classic Dr. Mario on my phone. I think that would be a lot of fun if they could include that at some point. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that will come out in some kind of future update. The best thing about this game is the price. This is the first Nintendo mobile device game that's completely free. I think Nintendo is finally listening to their fans in that aspect, because, you know, paying $10 to play Mario Run was way steep for a mobile game. I don't think that they spent that many. I don't think that many people spent that much money on that game, to be honest. But this game is completely free to play. It is got a lot of in-app transactions. A lot of games are doing this now, so it's not really concerning because everybody else on mobile devices are doing the exact same thing. You can buy more diamonds, so you can shop more and get more things, but you don't have to do that. The levels are free, at least so far from what I've played, and the multiplayer is free, and that's what I care about. So I'm glad that they're doing that. So the last thing I want to talk about is, you know, the future of Nintendo's development for phone games. I know Mario Kart Tour is in the works. I've talked about this a couple of times on my channel already, so I'm more interested in that game now than I was before. Seeing that Dr. Mario World is as snappy with its matchmaking and free, that's got me really excited for Mario Kart Tour. I'm hoping that will be the exact same case as Dr. Mario World. So let's see what's going to go on with that. We don't know when it's going to come out or anything. We've seen very little with that game. I'm very excited to see the future of Nintendo's mobile games. But in terms of Dr. Mario World, I think it's a lot of fun. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you've played it, what are your thoughts? Do you like it? What would you change with the game? Let me know, and see ya.